Anywhere in the dollar grass.
Okay, I'm gonna watch you guys for a minute.
I'll watch us.
Watch Terry. If there's any fish to be caught, he'll get them. If there's no fish caught by him, we need to move.
Oh, recovery. Recovery.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. And that's how it begins.
What's up, everybody? Brent Allen here, and we are back out on Lake Okeechobee. But today, we got a special guest. We got the man, the mystery, the pan fishing legend, Mr. Terry Gogger.
And that will guarantee that I catch nothing today. Thanks, Brent.
That's the man that will catch a fish in a mud puddle.
We also got my dad's neighbor Roy over here on the pontoon.
Say hello, Roy.
Hello, Roy.
We just pulled up to some dollarweed here, pulling some holes, hopefully catch some fish.
Look at this guy.
Oh, nice fish, Brent.
You ain't gonna let him show you up, are you?
No, he's not.
All right.
Good fish.
Boy, look at that black one. Nice. Come on, Roy. Show us what you got.
Hey, I caught one little one already. I'm ahead of myself. I'll tell you what, this shit is stronger than I thought.
Brent, you turn the other way. You ain't watching Terry what he's doing.
Does it look like he needs to? I noticed he hammered down on your backside last time he was out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pick your brain today, don't you worry.
You better hurry. There's not much left. Uh-oh. I hear Brent doing something over here.
Yeah, he's got one coming in.
Yeah, he does. Coming in hot. I think it might be a nursery rhymer, but
Holy shit.
Get him, Roy.
come on, stay on him.
Out of the hole.
He'll come out of there sooner or later. There he is.
Ooh, that's a nice one. Yeah, to get the motor fixed.
Oh, there he is.
So, I got him stirred up when I told him. I said, Mike, if you don't buy that boat, I'll buy it sight unseen.
That'll break him right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Hey.
Brent's back in the nursery.
Hey.
Just as I said, he was catching a bigger variety of fish. There we go.
A little bit better.
All right, I'm not getting in that hole, obviously.
Where are they at, Roy?
I ain't found any yet. Or found any yet. I'm still figuring out how to do this shit. It ain't easy.
No. So you using braid, Terry, or you using just a leader on braid?
Yeah, a leader on a 10-pound fluorocarbon.
Okay.
Come on. Come on. Oh, you little midget. But he smoked it.
Really?
unHOOKum Tool City.
No toothbrush, but it's all right.
Yeah, no toothbrush. I got it. A month till they get it fixed.
Yeah, because they couldn't start on it for a month when he brought it in to get the motor fixed.
Oh, there he is. Don, have you caught anything yet?
I ain't got it yet.
Good deal.
Well, apparently he was, huh?
Thought he was there, but I didn't realize he was two. Don, put something on the other side of that dollarweed right there. Or somewhere. Somewhere there was fish. I mean, as the captain, that's your job.
Well, it certainly ain't catching fish, I can promise you that.
Well, as long as you put Brent and I on them, we're fine.
Okay, Terry.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I still got it. Monster fish. Ooh, that was I'm sure that's big enough.
Yeah, I would think.
No, ain't no question about that one. Oh my goodness.
Look at that old ditch pickle. That's a nice bass, man.
That is not what we're looking for.
Hey Roy, check this out. 2-pound bass.
Man.
Go back in there and see what you can do with those crappies. Oh, I still got it. Monster fish.
I understand it's not happening for me, but Brent got to keep it in my hole.
That's a nice fish. A big fish.
Thought I was on a weed, but it was just a baby.
He's right on the edge of the stuff too. Back in the nursery?
Yep.
That's 7.
That's better.
8. Good job, Brent. And then here's the critical part. You got to go through the loop the same way. Don, I'd like to help you, but Brent's catching fish, so I'm done. You're on your own.
Suck that puppy
You
down.
do see what's happening here, though, don't you? A fish are out by the edge.
Fish.
Well, I'm telling you, Brent's caught 2 keepers out of there. We caught nothing up there.
Well,
1 short, Brent caught, I think, and I caught a couple of shorts.
all right.
Hey, keeper. Come on back, you're gonna like this. Nice and cool back here.
Whoa, slamming the goo.
Yes, we did.
That's a nice fish there.
Thank you, Mr. Fish.
That's a good one.
That is a decent fish.
Hey.
Yeah, that wind we've been having.
Well, now that one sucked it.
Been taking its toll on us.
I catch a midget. Brent catches a 4-pounder.
Wow.
Of course, he put it on me right in the video the very first second we were out here.
Yes. Well,
I did catch one good one. I was just going to say I have not had one hit it on the drop yet, but that's over. That one did hit it on the drop.
well, to me, it hasn't made a hell of a lot of difference.
Well, to Brent and I,
Yeah. No, you're right. So what you're saying is they're more further back.
I'm
the other
saying, yeah, I would say we should try the other way one time.
way. We can do that.
Yeah, here's another nice one. Just pretty.
She'll keep. She'll keep.
Brent back in the nursery?
Ah, that's a tenner all day there.
Fish.
Huh?
That's a tenner there.
It's a nursery fish.
Is he really?
Yeah, well, we caught a lot of fish there.
That looks like it. Look at that, Brent. No lure. 2 fish and no lure.
Oh,
Oh.
you liked it that much.
Yeah, that he must have gave it to his buddy on the way out. Well,
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I don't think you'll make it.
you don't. It's 11-inch fish all day long.
Don, my goodness.
He does
Brent, that is all that's on his mind. 11. You catch one doesn't even have a mouth. Oh, that was 11. Okay, he's over 10. He's darn near 10 and a half.
See that?
It's a long ways from 11.
Yeah, well, he was close to going back in the lake if I hadn't said anything.
He would have gone back in the
I
lake.
know.
Oh yeah, Don, you finally did it.
I milked that joker out of there
You did it.
on blue ice.
On the ice?
On the blue ice. Blue something. Yeah, I caught a tarpon out here one time.
Yeah, I had one on for about 6 jumps one day.
Did you?
Yeah, a little guy, about a 10-pounder, maybe 12, like that small fish.
Terry, you ever bother super gluing plastics on?
What's that, Brent?
You ever bother super gluing plastics on?
No.
No?
I've heard about, you know what, I just haven't messed with it. Have you?
I have not.
Apparently we have fished this hole out.
Yeah, I think this is pretty much one of them ones we got.
Oh, come on out, Don. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Hey!
Man, he slam beanied it.
It's a nice fish there.
That's a good one there.
Mm-hmm.
It is a good one.
Two juniors.
Huh?
2 juniors out of that hole.
2 shoulders?
Yep. Yeah, that's a better fish.
Oh yeah.
Get out of there.
Nice fish.
Yeah. Good solid hairdo.
That thing felt like a 20-pound snook hit it.
Could have been. There's snook in here.
I have actually caught one here.
Terry, tell us about that rod you got and that reel. What kind of action is this?
Now this is just a junker I put together, Brent. It's a little piece of a graphite rod I had.
Mm-hmm.
And I just cut the tip off of it. Put a little reel on the reel seat that was already there, and cut a hole. Drilled a hole in it, put a piece of leader wire through it, and just, you know, no guide, it just goes straight through the rod. But it was pretty stiff, so I could use it to fish close to the boat.
Okay.
What happened to our fish?
I don't know, buddy.
Whoa, that's a short, for sure.
Terry, that's 11-inch fish all day.
Oh my gosh. Here we go again. That 11-inch fish all day. You keep saying that because it's been so long since you caught 11-inch fish?
Yes. I caught one of them today. Yeah, they're going to turn on here in a minute.
All right.
Well, I mean, if they're biting for me, they're going to turn on. Or they have turned on.
How many more months do you reckon these fish will be in this stuff, Terry?
What's that?
So how many more months do you reckon the fish will be in this?
I would say these fish will be here for a while. They'll be through. I mean, I've actually caught them into April.
Honey hole there, huh? That's a good fish.
Yeah, got him on here. Another 11-incher.
That's 12.
No, not 12. Well, it might be 11 and a half. Oh boy. Hey Brent, this is what you're looking for. Where's it? This is what you're looking for, folks. If you're looking for live bait. Oh my word. I got the smallest fish for sure. Oh. Come on. Lure gone.
You just love it.
There we go. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good old white belly.
Oh yeah.
Finally coaxed one out of there, huh?
A little bit small. Like a dang octopus.
Wow.
Just a Junie. Got his little brother.
That fish might be long enough.
Oh yeah, that's
You long enough, Doc?
That's 11
It's an
inches.
11 inch.
Thanks, Brent. It's 11 inches. Boy, they're hammering it, but small.
Whoa!
Here we go.
Nice one.
That's
Here we go.
Slammy Magoo.
Yes. Hello, my friend.
It's a chunky boy.
Yes, sir.
How long you been crappie fishing, Terry?
Oh my gosh. 40 years.
40 years, man. So you've been doing it long enough to see the drastic change in Okeechobee?
Well, you know, it's funny. Some years you think you see the change, and then this year, although they're late, there's a lot of fish. I mean, people are crunching them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's actually obviously a decline in all the foliage in the lake from their spraying.
Yep.
Which, you know, I personally I think is I think some of it may be necessary in certain spots, but I've watched them spraying spots that were, I would think, were totally unnecessary.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I wish they wouldn't spray, and they killed every bit of hydrilla in the lake.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't find hydrilla anywhere.
There used to be a big old mat of it right outside of Harney Pond that was huge, and it didn't bother anybody. It wasn't a hazard to navigation. It wasn't anything but a giant rookery for fish, and they killed every blade of it. Every quarter inch of it they killed.
Man. How long ago was that, would you say?
That was probably 4 or 5 years ago they killed it.
Oh, wow.
I mean, you could run down Harney Pond Canal on an east wind and you could smell the spray long before you ever turned a corner to get out in the lake. And it had been there for years. Years and years and years. And it was just a big mat of hydrilla. Never did anything to anybody. I'm very surprised they haven't come and killed all this dollar grass.
I'm sure it's coming.
I certainly hope it doesn't, but I mean, the Kissimmee River used to be solid dollar grass like this from Okeechobee all the way up to the first lock, and you could catch fish in it every single day. You could drop shrimp in it and catch all the bluegills you wanted. And they sprayed every ounce of that out of there.
It's our tax dollars at work.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well, you know, I went to one of those meetings, and they're very heated from the fisherman standpoint and then from the state standpoint. But they claimed that the majority of this was for navigation, the spraying.
Yeah.
And I mean, I just can't understand how that can be true when it doesn't stretch across the navigable water.
Right.
I mean, if it was all the way across the Harney Pond Canal, I mean, I can understand it. But, you know, when you just got that little bit on each side, it certainly isn't hurting navigation any. And everybody can plainly see that the fish love being under it.
Exactly. I mean, that's what drives me crazy.
I mean, this is where they're spawning. They're not spawning out in that middle of that open water. But you know, that's my opinion. Unfortunately, everybody's got one, and the state's is much higher than mine.
That's the problem.
I had a guy tell me one time, and he said he'd deny it if I ever said it. He said that the Lake Okeechobee is for water use only. All we care about is the water. We don't care if you ever catch another fish, if a tackle shop goes bankrupt, or another duck ever lands in the lake. Now, if we can accommodate you with all of those things, wonderful. If not, it's all about the water, period.
Right. That's pretty messed up.
And I mean, it's true.
About the water for what, though?
Just
for
for,
what?
oh, hang on, boys.
Ooh. For drinking water? I don't think so.
Well, you know, a lot of it's sugar water going south.
Oh, well, okay. Well, that's where the money's at.
It is where the money is.
Yep. It was that way, you know, 50 years ago we were hunting the glades.
Exactly. And it hasn't changed any.
No. Sugar cane people got all the power because they got all the money.
It ain't no better up where I'm at. I haven't even fished the Okeechobee River hardly at all this season.
Up your way?
It's because there's really nothing to fish.
Because of the spraying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're way out of control on it.
I think it's time for another move.
I mean, for years we fished the Kissimmee River, as well as many people, and fished the dollar grass, sticking 10 feet out each side of it for years and years and years. And it never got more than 10, 12 feet out. And, you know, for some reason we had to kill it all. Just on the other side of the 70 bridge, we used to fish bluegills up there, fly rod them.
Yeah.
I mean, for 15 years I fly rodded bluegills up there, and you could catch literally your limit every single day.
Good Lord.
If you wanted to catch them and keep them. But there was a ton of fish there. And then they came in and sprayed every single piece of vegetation on both sides of that river, killed all the lily pads. I actually saw a helicopter spraying the cabbage palms up in the north end of it just before D-lock.
Cabbage palms?
Cabbage palms. They sprayed right down the edge of that river in a helicopter.
Wow.
And now the bank is pretty, no question, but there's not a fish on it. There's no habitation for the fish. It's just a piece of white sand and a bank.
Yeah. Hey. I still got him. Have you wrapped around that iron grass? Get out of there. I'd say you're probably a 10.
That's respectable. That's close.
I'd say.
11?
Oh, every bit. Every bit of 11.
Yeah, fish ain't 10 and a half. Ooh, it's 10 and a half. You make it, Brent?
He could, but I'm not.
Too close for comfort?
Yeah. I was telling my dad, I mean, when I was here a couple weeks ago, had those 2 limit days in a row. That right there made my whole season. I mean, that was freaking awesome. Took me on the other side.
At least some fish that are big enough to keep. I can.
You still on there?
Sure. You're not buying a car?
I'm depending totally on you.
10 and a half. I think Brent had one.
I sure did.
I could hear a lot of wiggling over there. What, did he hook himself?
Yeah. I'll be damned, he's still on there.
Is he still there?
He is.
Look at that. That's a chunker too.
You keep. That'll work for that one.
Nothing's easy in life, is it?
Oh, oh, flappy.
Slappy crappie.
I don't know about you. Feeling a little
That's a little juvie.
thin there.
Towards the north, I guess you call it.
Oh boy, here's a good one. Well, looked like it was a bigger net, didn't he, Brent?
He did.
When he was thrashing around in that hole.
This hole was wore out before we got to it.
That's better.
That one's not gonna be.
Yeah, that's a respectable one there.
Yep. How white that fish is.
Huh?
Isn't he white?
He's pretty. Look at that iridescent color on his back.
Yeah. See that?
Oh yeah.
It's a unique looking one.
It's overboard.
All right, boys. So we're back from the trip, and we ended up with 62 in the cooler. So it was a pretty good day. We didn't hammer them as good as we thought we were going to, but it was still a really good day. We threw back a bunch of fish that were just too short, and yeah, good time. So in case you guys don't know, Terry is the fella who created the unHOOKum tool, which you always see me pushing. A great guy to learn from. Both my father and I pretty much learned everything that we know about jigging currently through him. So really great resource to have around. Now I'm going to show you guys, let's take a look at the new updates to the fish cleaning station that my dad's done out here, and our steamed pontoon, which I believe we're going to be taking out next weekend. Got a bunch of family coming down to get in on some of the crappie fishing. So I think you guys saw this after he initially built it. So now the updated modifications, we've widened these drain holes because they were just too small and it wasn't draining quick enough. And he added this, which plugs up the fillet hole. This is where we toss in fillets, and then underneath we put a 5-gallon bucket. And there used to be a lip right here that it was a pain in the butt sliding the bucket on and off, so we got rid of that. So now it slides on easier, but we just toss in the fillets in this hole, and that's it. But so when we periodically will wash down the cleaning table to get all the scales and schmeg off, you know, we don't, all that stuff was washing into the fillet bucket, which was pretty stupid. So he got this, so before we wash it down, we just put this in there so it doesn't leak into the bucket. And finally, this is the newest improvement. I haven't even cleaned a fish since he put this in the other day. He found this sink off Marketplace, I believe, and could open a hole on this side of it. So now we got somewhere to wash down the fillets much easier. So that's super cool. And then underneath, he's got it draining right into the water. Pretty freaking sweet. So I was just showing everyone your the updated fish cleaning station.
Yeah, I tell you what, that made one heck of a difference there. Yeah, wasn't a big deal. I was able to just basically just take out the sections that I had screwed in there and just kind of framed it out for the sink, put it in, put a couple screws in there, and just run the drain out the bottom. Yeah. And man, it works like a champ. All this, the sink and this thing and everything came for 50 bucks on Facebook. Man, you can't beat it. Pretty good amount of fish.
Yeah, I'd say so. Anyways, guys, that's gonna wrap up this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hit subscribe if you're not subscribed. Hit that bell for notifications for new videos. And by golly, I think I'll be seeing you on the next one. Later.